Welcome back, ladies, to another amazing episode of the Her Expert Interviews. We're in the month of February, a month of love. And in How Working Women, we are talking about the power of communication. How do you communicate? What is communication? Communication these days has changed. People used to write love letters, and now we moved to the age of SMS. SMS has moved. We're now on WhatsApp. Now we're on DM, Instagram. So what is communication? What is the power of communication? We are going to get into a deep dive in it with an expert. She looks young, but trust me, she knows. She has her content. The girl has studied. She's a content creator, so some of you know her. She's already famous. Some of you know her, some of you follow her on TikTok. And she is a counsel, so don't joke with her. She can take you to court. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so that you are always reminded whenever we are uploading an episode of our expert interviews. Only at How Working Women. Fortune, please.
Hello, our dear audience. My name is Fortune Kahumuza. For those that do not know me, and then of course on social media, if you know me, you may know me as Fortune Kahu, which honestly, if you are here and you're part of my audience, welcome. Thank you for finding me on Her Network. It is very nice to be here. Thank you for having me and to speak about, communication, because it's such a big thing right now. And I'm very happy to be here. And as you've heard, I am a lawyer. I have recently just finished my Law Development Center. I've graduated the bar.
Amazing.
So I am ready, to get into the field. And then also I do create content, as you've heard, on YouTube. I do have TikTok, Instagram. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on all the social media platforms. So yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you for accepting to come as well. When I was getting, I had to go through 2 PAs to call. First PA, second PA. I almost called her mom. Like, it was that tight to get Fortune. So you are if you're watching, just know you have a golden opportunity, because she's not someone you can just get like that. So as we're talking about the power of communication, Fortune, as a lawyer, content creator, how do you communicate to influence? Because there's just you saying something, but then there's a difference between someone saying something and then saying something that influences people to act. You get what I'm saying? So how do you do that? Or what's the secret if someone wanted to do that?
Okay, so I think the first thing that we should know, of course, is what is communication. That is, you want to put your ideas across, your thoughts. You want to communicate to someone so that they can understand what you want to put across. And it could be verbal, it could be non-verbal. We have, seen that in the world we are living in today. And for me, actually, what really helped me is I have been doing content creation for a while. But then also I did get to understand communication a bit better when I was at LDC, because we did actually learn how you should communicate with clients, how you should, put your points across, what you should know. And I feel some of the things that people should know is, one is you should know your audience. Who are you targeting? Because now, of course, even as a lawyer, even as I am creating content, who am I targeting? If I want to make a makeup video, of course, who am I targeting? The girls, the women, those are people who are going to do their makeup. And if I'm targeting them, what do I want to tell them? What am I selling? Or what are they trying to find? Because you should know your audience. What have they been seeking? And now for the world we are in right now, especially me, I'm in Africa, I'm in Uganda. So I am targeting mostly black women. Those are the people who are watching my content. So if I'm targeting black women, I'm not going to come and show a product that works on white women. So I should really know who I am targeting. So that's the first thing that can really tell you that, okay, am I doing the right thing? Then also another one is you have to adapt to different situations. When you are in the courtroom, you can't speak this slang of every day. You can't be like, that kind of thing. But then if you're in a space with your friends, then you know how you should communicate. So that's kind of the way that I should put it across. The first thing you should always know is, who are you going to speak to? And what are they seeking? You study your market. That's what I should say. Every time you're going to communicate, think of that person you're communicating to as your market. If you're networking, if you're at a business event, if you're in, corporate world, whether you're on social media, look at them as your market, and then that's going to help you to know how to educate or effectively communicate to them.
Amazing, amazing. Are there some communication tips or hacks that you encourage every girl to have, or everyone to have in their purse? For example, I'm thinking something that's very key with communication, especially to communicate to get people's attention, is your appearance. You get what I'm saying? Like your dress code. I feel like that is so important, and it also helps with the confidence boost helps you have a clear mind and be more audible. So to you, what are those small things that you can encourage that have worked for you and you can encourage someone too?
Okay, so the first thing that, of course, I've already talked about that I'm not going to repeat myself really is knowing your audience, because when you know your audience, then you are going to communicate more effectively. And then the other one is you have to also be confident. And to be confident, you have to have done your research. So you have to research on what you are going to say. You can't just come and say, hey guys, there is this product, it works like this, buy it, but you haven't used the product for 2 weeks, you haven't tried it, you don't know, does it work well, does it break you out, that kind of thing, what ingredients does it have. You can't just come and you've not done research but you want to talk about that topic. And also that's what works with us as lawyers. You can't go into the courtroom when you've not researched, when you've not done your homework, when you've not prepared. So you have to always be prepared to communicate effectively and to feel good about yourself when you are passing across your communication.
Thank you so much, Fortune Kahu, for those nuggets, for those hacks that we can use to better our communication and get people's attention when we are sending across a message. Fortune, you look like you have mastered this whole communication thing. You're answering each question I bang, you don't you just present. So we want to know from the master, are there some challenges you faced while you've please share with us. We want to know one or two challenges.
Definitely, there's challenges always. There is always challenges, and some of them actually now for when you're a lawyer, it could be language barrier. You could have a client come in and the language, maybe the one they speak their local language, that's what they know, and it's not the local language that you know. So that's an issue, and then also sometimes miscommunication or lack of comprehension from both sides, because you could be putting a point across and the other party is comprehending it differently, and they are putting a point across and you're also comprehending it differently. So trying to find that middle ground of are we understanding each other? And that's why also it's really good to check in and make sure that the person is understanding you the way you want to be understood, and not just saying go get these files and what, but you're not sure has the person understood what files you're asking for. So you should be able to be like, have you understood the specific ones I'm asking for? Have you understood that what I'm asking for, especially for people in places of authority where you're always sending people around, you're always getting people to do A, B, C, D. You should make sure that the people you're asking understand exactly what you have asked for, 100%. Because then they'll come with the wrong thing and you'll start shouting, screaming, you did the wrong thing, and yet it's just comprehension really. So I think that's really where it comes from, those few challenges. Thank you so much. Fortune would love to continue this interview, but because of time we have to keep it short and sweet like a mini skirt. Exactly. Fortune here we are paying by the hour, so this these legal people pay $100 per hour, so we have to keep it short and sweet like a mini skirt. Hopefully in the future we can invite her as a guest speaker, maybe for the meetup, to expound on this topic. But for now, ladies and gentlemen that might be watching, we have to come to a close. Fortune, I would like you to share your parting shots with the viewers, one or two things when someone's communicating, just some parting shots as we conclude. Yes, okay, so for all the people viewing out there, for the women, okay, the men too, but for the women, I want to say that just be confident. And I know that sounds a bit hard, and it's not a natural thing. I do want to say it's not natural, and I know a lot of us were like, fake it till you make it. That's really what I go by. But I'll say, if you do want to get confident when your communication, put yourself out there. You can't sit back and expect things to come your way. Put yourself out there. Do small things. You may not fall into that deep water straight away, but you can, start doing the presentations at your workplace. Start presenting in class. Start, asking questions slowly by slowly, and it will become a bit normal for you to, speak out, to, interact with people. And that's what I will really say is the biggest thing. If you want to communicate, you have to show that you are confident in it. And if you're not, people will doubt you. So practice your confidence and it will be fine. So thank you for watching.
Thank you so much, Fortune, once again. And in case, are you open to sharing your business contact details in case someone wanted any legal, are you open to that, or no, or it's a no for now?
No, I think what I'm open to sharing is my email and also my social media. Really, if anyone does contact me through social media, I always do check my messages, and if it's something that is relevant, I do reply to it. So you can always reach out to me there. I am Fortune Kahu across all platforms, whether I go on YouTube, whether I go on Twitter, whether I'm Fortune Kaho across all the platforms, so you can find me there. And then also my email is fortunekahumuza06@gmail.com.
Thank you so much. Please, she has emphasized strictly business. Do not contact for any, irrelevant information. Thank you so much, viewers, for watching us. And please join us the next month for another exciting topic and another amazing guest. Personally, one thing I've taken away from Fortune is that when you're communicating to get people, that first of all, your appearance. Fortune has, challenged me, because the way she's looking, I'm nowhere close to that, and I'm the host. Can you imagine? Fortune should take my job. If my boss saw this, I would be fired. But please, presentation matters always, 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 always. Remember, like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell to be updated whenever we upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.